What's up, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies? It's zhvkerra Venice, aka Nobody's Baby Mama, aka Hennessy Brown Hoochie Mama. And I just wanted to come to y'all on a more sensitive topic. First of all, before we even get into it, I would love to hear from y'all. I really need for my engagement to go up. So I need you to watch all of my videos, all of my shorts. Feel free to comment on them. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you want to know, what you saw that you feel like I should go deeper into. Just engage with me. Get in my comments. I need you to like, subscribe, share my videos with your friends, your family members, your coworkers, that hoe you don't like, whoever, y'all. I swear, I just need for the engagement to go up. Anyway, I have been seeing a lot of videos going viral, just being recirculated through the Lord's internet. It's been men and women in the most vulnerable states ever, crying and basically just like disappointed in the fact that they may have every area together in their life except their love life. And I saw this one woman, she really like broke down. She was saying how, you know, she just craves to be touched, to be rubbed, to be loved on, and not necessarily in a sexual manner, but she just craves the longing for her from someone of the opposite sex. And I understand. I get it. If no one gets it, I do, because I've always lived alone. I've always lived in cities where I didn't really have anyone. And so I have literally always been by myself. And for the last almost 7 years, it's just been me and my dog. So I understand what that woman was talking about. And it's not like she's just saying she's horny and she want to fuck. Like, that's not what she's saying. What she's saying is to go to work every day, to come home and cook for yourself, and to not have anyone to share that with, that is depressing. That makes life the least enjoyable in her world, in her eyes. Thankfully, I've been able to like fill my time and my thoughts with other things, because I got way more important shit going on in my life. Just to be real, I have way more important things going on in my life than to just fantasize over love all day. As badly as I would love to be in love, and as badly as I would love to wake up next to my husband, which all of that is coming, I don't know. I feel like being able to record for y'all, trying to run up my engagement on my social media, which y'all need to follow, doing that, and like still staying in touch with God and dealing with real life things, all of that is filling my space and my energy and my time and my mental capacity so much that, yes, I would love to be in love, but it's gonna come when it comes. However, for some people who may not be where I am as far as my relationship with Christ, or they may not be where I am as far as having other things to focus on or divert our attention away from the fact that we are so lonely. Some people don't have that. Some people don't have a dog. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. My dog is the reason that I can be as whole as I try to be, because he looks for me to feed him every day. He depends on me to take him out every day. He depends on me to give him some love and affection. And as badly, and here he goes right here running in here like he heard me talking about him. Hey Pooh, you heard mommy talking about you? He trying to find a way to get to me, y'all. Anyway, if I didn't have my dog relying on me, sometimes I wouldn't want to wake up the next day. So I understand where these people are coming from when they say they're tired of being lonely. They're tired of longing for love and having so much love to give and not having anyone to give it to. I understand that. I do. Like the video that I watched of the woman who was saying that she just craves, you know, just to be hugged or loved on by someone of the opposite sex. I feel her, because it's not easy living alone. Especially the closer you get to 30. It's not easy. Honestly, it's God that I make it from day to day, because I don't have any friends. I don't see my family as often as I probably could or should, or as often as I thought I was going to. But like, I feel where these people coming from, because I'm always alone. Honestly, the only time I get out of my house is to go to the grocery store or to go to church. Recently, like a couple weeks ago, me and my aunt went to the LL concert, and a lot of times the radio station will invite me to certain events. Like tomorrow, I might go see my girl Tamika from Escape. I love Tamika so much, and I know y'all know it's two Tamikas if you're a real Escape fan. I love Tiny Tamika too, but Tamika Scott, I might come see you tomorrow. We're gonna see. But like, the radio station invites me to events, and I go to those occasionally because it's fun to be around people. It's fun to meet people. Like, when I go to those events, I network. I get people's numbers. I give people my social media. I love going to things like that, but it's not often that I go to those. Within the last 2 months, I've gone to about 4 or 5 of those types of events, but it's not often that I get out of my house. So the same way that I'm telling my viewers that we need to find, or that y'all need to find, a tribe of people to uplift you, motivate you, empower you, la da 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 da, I need that too. And when I speak to y'all about that, I'm really talking to myself, because honestly, I ain't got nobody. Like, I go to church, I get the word, and I come back home. I go to the grocery store, I get my groceries, and I come back home. If I could just be honest with y'all, I have developed, prayerfully is temporarily, like, I'm starting to look at myself now and I feel better, and I feel like I've gotten better with my appetite. But within like the last month or two, I had developed, well, probably about 4 months, maybe 3 or 4 months, I had developed an eating disorder. Not on purpose. And I've never spoken about this publicly, so you guys got it and you heard it here first. But I have developed an eating, because we're not going to claim that. I had developed an eating disorder. And I would say, if I could think, the source of it was just because I'm lonely. I don't have anyone to eat with me. Like, if you know me, you know I'm a culinary chef. I love the kitchen. I love to cook. If you come to my house, I always got some groceries. I can always whip you up something. Like, that's one of my love languages, is cooking. And I'm a foodie. I'm a food connoisseur. I love to cook. I love to eat. But over the last few months, I know people noticed, like, my appearance changed. One thing about me is I can pick up weight fast and I can drop it fast. It's nothing for me to do that. If I want to lose weight, I can. If I want to gain weight, I ain't got to try. So I did notice, like, you know, my appearance was changing, but me loving me so much, I didn't care. I still looked cute. I still dressed cute. I still smiled. I still was functioning through the, I guess, depression. But like, I noticed that I would cook these elaborate meals, beautiful meals, delicious meals, and then I would end up being so sad that I had to eat it by myself that I just would not eat my food. Like, I would literally just throw away food. And so people make the joke that, like, every time I talk to you, you in the grocery store. It's because with the eating disorder, I noticed that I was just wasting money, wasting food, cooking all this food, buying all this food, and then not even wanting it anymore. So I literally have had to become so disciplined with myself that I don't care if I have to go grocery shopping every day. As I think of the meals, I go and get the food. And I try to keep it as basic as I can, because when I try to get too fancy and start doing all this crazy shit, all these exotic meals, those are the ones that I end up throwing away. Because I feel like the more time I put into the meal, it just reminds me that I don't have anyone to eat with. So I've just tried to limit how I eat, limit my options. It's hard to even admit that, but like, loneliness can do a hell of a thing to us. It really can. That's why we have to find ways to combat it. We have to focus on things that give us the most joy. We have to focus on things that we're most passionate about. And YouTube has now become a passion for me. So I know that the holidays are coming up. I know that the world, social media, will try to deceive you into thinking that you can't be happy or you can't celebrate the holidays without being booed up or in love. I know that the internet has its way of really bringing on more loneliness to the people who are already lonely, especially around holiday time. But I want to let you know that I'm in the same place that you are. To anyone who is feeling like all the things I just described, I'm in the same place that you are. The only thing is, I would say, being able to call my mama and vent to her, and being able to talk to one or two individuals that I trust with my business, that is really, that and prayer and going to church every week and just my faith in God, that's what keeps me going. Because honestly, as cliche as it sounds, we were made to be with someone. I don't know who that someone is. I don't know when we're going to meet them. For all of us who are single, I saw a meme today that said, I'm just as single as a married man. And first of all, it was funny, but it wasn't funny, because we all know a lot of married men who act as if they're single. That ain't gonna be my married man, because we're not gonna have them problems. But I'm single as hell. And I know that I'm not gonna always be single. I know that as cliche as it sounds, it won't always be like this. I don't know how to feel in terms of on the days when love seems the farthest from reality. Like, those days can be tough to go through and to deal with. But guess what? You will get through it. Because I done got through it. I still be getting through them. And I am so pleased to say that my appetite has definitely gotten better. My scale even showed me that it's gotten better. And I'm not one of those people who obsesses over their weight at all. Matter of fact, I went like 2 years without weighing myself because I really don't care. It's more so about how I feel. But because I have a scale and I just got it, I did, you know, want to put it to use. So sometimes I get on it and I have noticed that, okay, I've gained 2 or 3 pounds and I don't care. I'm just happy to see that I'm back enjoying food. I am back finding joy in meals that I eat. And I'm starting off slow with just simple meals until I'm ready to get back into my favorite meals, like my roast, my potatoes, my cabbage, my turkey wings, all my soul food and my elaborate pastas. I'm slowly getting back into that. But I would love to, you know, be able to share my meals with someone. However, until that day comes, we can't give up. We cannot stop living. We cannot allow our lives to just stop until we meet who we're supposed to get with, because that's not how it's supposed to go. I know that days get hard. I know that it seems like you're just meant to be lonely. Do not convince yourself of that. That's what the enemy wants. He laughs every time you have that thought. Trust me, because I have them thoughts. But I just wanted to address this because I'm kind of, on some days, in the same boat as the people that I saw in the videos. However, I would say the difference between them and me is the fact that I literally know I'm getting married soon. Don't ask me how I know. Do not ask me how I know. Just know that my faith in God is so great. My faith in myself is so great. And I know that I don't have all this love inside of me for no reason. I know that I'm meant to have kids. And I know that I cannot bring kids onto this earth without a father, without a good father, without a husband, a protector, a provider. I can't do that without a husband. So because of that, I know that eventually love has to come for me. And I want to encourage y'all, the ones who are feeling the way these people in the video I was telling y'all about were feeling. Just completely hopeless, helpless, feeling like love is just not out there for them. Like, this woman was literally crying. And I know what that feels like because I've spent those nights crying to God. Like, you know, if you're going to have me lonely, why do you have me here? Like, I've been there. I've been there. I promise you, I've been there. But what I do want to say is my celibacy is so important and I take it so serious. And I know y'all know, if y'all been keeping up with all the videos, you know that my celibacy is so important to me. It's so important that I don't care how lonely I feel. I will never be so lonely that I just go out and, you know, screw whoever. Like, those days for me are over. And for anyone who is in expectancy of their godly spouse, husband or wife, their kingdom marriage, if you are in expectancy of that, you have got to cut off anything temporary. Temporary fuck buddies, boyfriends that you've been fucking with for years, or girlfriends that you've been fucking with for years that's not ready to make the same commitment that you're ready to make, which the next step would be marriage. You know, if you have someone playing with your time, they can only play with you for as long as you allow. So I don't want to drag this video out. I do want to encourage you, however, do not give up on love. Do not give up on your life because your love has not come yet. If you knew the type of person that God was working on, especially for you, I promise you, you would wait. And I promise you that you will be so grateful on the other side of it. Like, when you look back on the videos of yourself crying and being sad and depressed because of loneliness, once you're on the other side of it and you're with your kingdom spouse, your kingdom wife, your kingdom husband, once you're on the other side of that, your loneliness and your depression, you're going to be able to look back and say, wow, this person was so worth the wait. This person was so worth the tears. They were worth the sacrifice, the celibacy. I promise you, marriage is not a joke. It's only a joke to people who get into it for the wrong intentions or prematurely. But to me and to people like me, it is not a joke. The people who are the loneliest, to me, have the most love to give, and that's why they hurt so bad, because they want to be able to give that love but also to get it back in return. And you can't stop your life waiting on that to happen. It's gonna happen when it's meant to happen, and a lot of things within you probably gotta heal before it can happen. And so that's why God probably is withholding that love from you. But let me tell you something, it gets better, it gets easier, and when you're on the other side of it, you are gonna be so glad. I hope I ain't have white stuff on my lips all throughout this video. If I did, forgive me. You're gonna be so glad that you waited. I'm in the same place as you. I'm not giving up because I'm finna be married soon, and I pray that you don't give up. I love y'all, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. I need y'all to do y'all part. Follow me on all social medias. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my videos. And be blessed.